Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
The only thing that matters to the establishment left would be to make sure that their voters are entertained.
I don't even think Donald Trump is the most conservative person, you know what I mean? But I just think, like, keep away from trying to look the same, because the instant we start looking the same, we become the uniparty, which is what they really want. We made these politicians into celebrities. AOC. Yeah. What do you have, the squad.
Yeah, I remember seeing AOC. Did you saw her when she got up into the crowd? I think I can find that.
Oh, that crazy video.
Wait, I'm gonna have to watch that real quick.
And speaking of circus, AOC, who's best known as America's Lydia Thorpe, apparently we all have at least one. She's a Democrat and she's currently campaigning in the Bronx. Check out this extraordinary display designed to get votes.
What the?
Political cringe at its finest.
Right. That was cringe. That was funny. But y'all remember when she did that?
That was a very funny clip.
That was
I love when people with accents, they shade you.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, I watch Calvin Fox and Father, and they're both from, they're both British. Yeah. And no one shades better than people with accents like that. I know. They just sound so snooty and look like they're making fun of you in their head. You know what I mean? But she was right. And this is what they've done. She is their young puppet that they like to throw around and show that we're also we're into the youth, you know, and so they throw AOC around to do that. But the truth is that, first of all, that rally was very small. If you look at another
angle,
they had it at an angle where it looked like it was just like it was live, but it was very small.
The reason why I played that, because I want you guys to see, they just want the antics. The only thing that matters to the establishment left would be to make sure that their voters are entertained. And that's really all that it's going to take. And I'm not even talking about all Democratic voters, but most of them are just, this is what they like. They like this. They think this is cool. It's cringe.
Clown show.
It's a clown show.
That's what it is.
It's a circus.
It's to keep you distracted.
It's a circus.
She didn't say anything. And then she's like, oh, you ready to fight?
What? Fight for what?
This is a woman that talks about, you know, socialism and how we all need to, you know, help all the poor. And then she goes to a Met Gala. Where it's like $30,000 a plate.
Tax the
rich. And then tries to wear a tax the rich dress as though we're supposed to believe that you didn't just want to hang out with some rich people.
Stop it.
You know what I mean? Like,
but you see, it's just, that's all it's about over there. It's never about policy and stuff like that. But you know why? Because policies and stuff it's all boring. No one wants to read a bill. Who wants to read a bill? Right? They don't want to read all of that. They don't want to research all this.
Talking about tax the rich. And then she goes, some podcast I was watching, these guys were saying, they looked up her, like, you know, where you can sell merch. Yeah. And she's selling sweatshirts that just say AOC on it for like $50, $60. Yeah. They were just like, I thought you were supposed to be taxing the rich and caring about, you know.
Right, whatever that.
No, she's a capitalist.
Right.
She makes money.
All wealthy people are, whether they like it or not.
So, I mean, but this is what the Democratic Party likes. Yeah. You know, the whole, you know, we're the little guy. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Remember when she was just a bartender?
Yeah, she's kind of normal then.
I can't believe she still gets elected. I mean, sometimes I can't believe AOC is still in it.
But, I know.
I'm just saying, in general, though, this is. Then, you know, you got like that Fetterman guy that can barely speak. He's like Joe Biden.
Yeah, he can barely speak.
They will just put anyone in office in that party. They just will. Kamala Harris cackling, Hillary Clinton. We killed. We remember.
Yeah. We killed. We conquered.
Right. I mean, There's warmongering. I mean, Trump, when he got in office, he didn't start any new wars.
Look, I don't understand anybody that wouldn't vote Trump when we already know how it was when he was in office. Your life was better with Trump, whether you like it or not. Whether you want to say that or not, or admit that or not, your life was better during that time.
Mm-hmm. And I thought it was genius during the RNC convention. They showed all this long montage of Trump with all the celebrities. And just with all these people that call him Hitler, he's shaking hands and popping bottles.
Yeah,
and
all shaking their hand.
Everyone from Martha Stewart to Snoop Dogg to the Clintons to Oprah.
Loved him.
They all loved him.
Handshakes. Handshakes and
all of a sudden
hugs.
you're calling him Hitler. Really, he became Hitler, and they're such
overnight
liars. And I can't believe it. I mean, before Trump became president, honestly, I never thought he was Hitler. You know what I mean? But I guess you could get people to believe it because he's never been president.
Right.
He's just this rich guy.
Yeah.
But now that he's been president, how can you still believe that that logic? It is not true. He's already been president for 4 years.
Right.
He wasn't Hitler. Everything that they call Trump, they are.
It gives me great...
They just deflect.
Yeah.
That's it.
It gives me great comfort to vote for Trump. Because, and the reason I say that, because we already know what he can do.
They're like, oh, he's never going to leave. I'm like, yo, I kind of wish he didn't.
Yeah.
I kind of wish he was never going to leave.
I know. Kind of wish it was just...
Wish we, like FDR. FDR did 3 times. I wish he still did that.
Somebody in our comments said, if Trump messes... I bet you Republicans, if Trump messes up or he doesn't do what he says he's going to do when he gets into office... are you going to say anything about that? Yes, we say
yes.
Yes, we. If you haven't noticed, I don't even new here, but we call out women, Black people, Republicans, Christians. Whenever we see something that's inconsistent, we call it out. So if Trump got into office again, if it happens, God willing, if it happens, then. And then his reign is over, nothing happens, gets worse. Yeah, why would we not talk about that? Of course.
But if he does well, will you say he does well? I think it's going to be more me criticizing than it will be you congratulating.
Admitting, that he did.
The ego isn't over here,
right?
The ego isn't over here. I mean, believe me, if the ego was over here, I mean, many groups of people don't like me at this point. I'm gonna get me a MAGA shirt and
get a MAGA shirt,
and from this point on, I'm just gonna wear it for every show.
Right, exactly. Every political show will be
gonna have a MAGA shirt for every show we do up until he wins.
Yeah. All right,
let's say something together. All right, guys.
Our voices sound the same. Let's hear if we sound alike. Because people say we sound alike all the time. They say,
really?
I can't tell the difference between you and your sister and your voices. Okay, so let's say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's just say that. Okay.
Don't forget.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Do we have this? We have the same voice.